we'll get started. Welcome to the Knowledge-Guided Machine Learning workshop. My name is Vipin Kumar. I'm a professor of computer science at the University of Minnesota, and I also direct the CSE Data Science Initiative, which is sponsoring this workshop. This workshop builds on the first workshop on this topic we held in 2020 and 2021 during the COVID on Zoom virtually. And then we followed it up with a series of workshops at AAAI, a Fall Symposium, and the Bridge to AI Symposium that was held in Vancouver at AAAI earlier this year. So this is the first time we are sort of bringing this workshop to Minnesota in person. We're very excited about it. And again, we are, as we all know, we are in the middle of this data revolution that has changed all the ways we live, we interact with each other in all sectors of the economy. It's driven by, of course, lots of things, increasing amount of data and increasing amount of computing, but also to a great deal because of the new advances have been made in this field now that we more broadly call machine learning. And increasingly, these advances in machine learning that have changed so much of our lives are being considered as alternatives to the scientific discovery paradigm. And if you look at the applications of machine learning in related areas, it goes back many, many decades in many scientific fields, but the acceleration of this adoption has increased exponentially in the last few years. And there have been many, many successes. It's hard to find a single discipline of science which is not using machine learning. But there also have been many failures which make it hard to trust these algorithms, to see them working in scenarios that are not seen before. And as a result, people are hesitant to use them in applications that are life critical or critical for health of the environment and so forth. And one of the reasons for these limitations is that these machine learning algorithms, even though they're very advanced and they have come quite distance, but they ignore, for the most part, the scientific knowledge that has been accumulated by the scientific community over decades and centuries. So knowledge-guided machine learning is the new frontier in machine learning, which basically puts the scientific knowledge at front and center along with latest advances in machine learning. So it basically sort of says we got to take advantage of both of these together. And even some of the major milestones in deep learning, which is of course key to a lot of what we do today, can be viewed from the lens of KGML. This is a very exciting area, a lot of interesting work going on. It just came up, the area just came up within literally less than 10 years. And it's being used in all scientific disciplines, and there's a tremendous development. So this workshop is to sort of bring together people who are working at the forefront of this area, learn from each other, and then of course see what more needs to be done. We have a series of talks and panels that will sort of do that. And we are starting it off with a tutorial on KGML, providing a broad perspective, which is going to be given by Anuj Karpatne, who's a faculty at Virginia Tech, and that will be followed by a short overview of KGML and foundation models by Xiaowei Jia, who are the two main organizers of this meeting. So with that, let me invite Anuj to come over and give the tutorial.